NET-225, week 6 Wednesday, routing and switching. Been doing a lot of work on VLANs, and now we're starting to talk about IP routes. We're talking about routes. You can have a static route, and it could be a default route. We usually default out, or it could be a route, to a specific network, which sometimes referred to back in. Static routes. We have dynamic routes in which we use a routing protocol. RIP, EIGRP, OSPF. Different routing protocols using different metrics. RIP uses hop count. EIGRP has a lot of metrics. Typically uses bandwidth and delay. OSPF, primarily bandwidth. That's what it uses, bandwidth. And then we listed here administrative costs of the three. So, we'll talk more about EIGRP actually next year. InterVLAN routing. So we have a VLAN 20, a VLAN 10. We can create sub-interfaces at this point right here. One for one of the networks and one for the other. If you notice, this VLAN, VLAN 10, 10 in the address, 10 up here. The blue VLAN, this PC, 20 in the address, 20 right there. And then we did an example where we actually sent these out to the internet. We set it up, hooked up actually another router in the room. And we talked a little bit about PC here on another network. That one's 0. It's not affected at all in terms of the VLANs over here. So we call that inter-VLAN routing. Remember, the routing does the anning. We talked about the metric. So if blue want to talk to red, it would come into the router and get routed back out, come back out on the red VLAN. Alright. And we talked about creating the sub-interfaces. We did that in the class. So you can use one physical interface and create 2 sub-interfaces. So that's it here for week 6.